Have you ever wondered why your heart races when you're scared but slows down when you relax? That's your autonomic nervous system in action. Today we're breaking down the sympathetic versus parasympathetic nervous systems, two key players that keep your body balanced. Stick around and learn the neurotransmitters, the key functions, and even the drugs that can hack these systems. So let's dive in. The autonomic nervous system is like your body's autopilot. It controls involuntary functions like your heart rate, your digestion, as well as your breathing, without you even thinking about it. It's divided into two parts. Number one is the sympathetic nervous system, the SNS. That's like the fight or flight system. Number two is the parasympathetic nervous system, or PNS. That's the rest and digest system. Think of the SNS as your body's gas pedal. You step on it, you're revving everything up when you're in danger. You need the energy, you need the acceleration. The PNS is like the brake. You're going to slam the brake on, you're going to slow things down when you're safe and you're relaxed, so you have time for other things like digestion. The sympathetic nervous system kicks in during stressful situations. Imagine you're being chased by a bear. Or maybe you've just caught the ball at Lambeau Field in January as one of the Chicago Bears being chased by Green Bay's defensive line. Your body instantly reacts to help you survive. So here's what happens. Your heart rate increases, your pupils dilate, your blood vessels are going to constrict in the skin and the digestive system so that you can run and fight. Your bronchioles are expanding so that more oxygen is going to be able to get into your lungs for your system to have more oxygen for energy. Your digestion is going to slow down. Not really a priority when escaping a bear. You're not really thinking about food. You're trying to prevent yourself from becoming food, right? The key neurotransmitters here are going to be norepinephrine, the main messenger that speeds things up, and epinephrine. That's adrenaline. That's released by the adrenal glands to boost that effect. So the main drugs, there's several drugs that act on the SNS as well. These include beta blockers, such as propranolol. They slow the heart rate by blocking norepinephrine. That's used for anxiety and high blood pressure. We also have epinephrine. That can be given as a drug as well. You see this in an EpiPen, right? And that stimulates the SNS, and that's used for severe allergic reactions in many cases as well. So it's good to have an EpiPen handy. You also have amphetamines such as Adderall, which increase norepinephrine and dopamine, and that enhances alertness. So those are several drugs that can affect the SNS, the sympathetic nervous system. So now let's shift gears and go to the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the chill counterpart to the SNS. It's active when you're calm and focused on things like digestion and recovery. Here's what it does. Number one, it slows the heart rate down. Number two, pupils constrict. There's no need for extra light. You're kind of relaxing. Number three, your blood flow increases to the digestive tract, so you have more energy to absorb nutrients. Number four, your bronchioles constrict. You don't need as much oxygen when you're resting. Number five, saliva and digestive enzyme production also increase. That aids in digestion. These are things for more digestion. The key neurotransmitter here is acetylcholine. That slows things down and aids in digestion. There's several drugs that act on the PNS. Number one is atropine. That's right here. That blocks acetylcholine, and it increases the heart rate and is used for emergencies. Number two is pilocarpine. That stimulates the PNS, and it's used for glaucoma and dry mouth. And bethanechol, boosts digestion. This boosts digestion by increasing PNS activity. There's a lot of other drugs of the parasympathetic nervous system that are also used, especially to treat things like Alzheimer's, as well as Parkinson's disease as well, because that also kind of slows things down a little bit. You've got a little bit more active nervous system. All right, so let's sum things up a little bit right here. Your heart rate is in the sympathetic system. Your heart rate is going to increase. Your pupils dilate. That's in the middle column here. Your blood flow increases to the muscles. Your bronchioles expand, and your digestion slows down. For the parasympathetic nervous system, it's essentially the opposite. That's the far right column. Your heart rate is going to decrease. Your pupils are going to constrict. Your blood flow flows more to the GI tract for digestion. Your bronchioles constrict, and your digestion speeds up. Both systems work together to maintain balance. You don't want to be in a fight or flight mode 24/7. That requires a lot more energy. Just like you can't be too relaxed when you need to react too quickly. So now you know why your heart races when you're scared and why you feel sleepy after a big meal. The sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous systems are well orchestrated. It's a well orchestrated team that keeps your body in balance. What surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. If you found this helpful, smash the like button on here, subscribe for more science breakdowns, and share this with your classmates. I hope you find this interesting, and I'll see you in the next video.